Hello everyone, it's Austin with Nee. Welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be painting this Beethoven bust that I found at Salvation Army. And I started painting it like a few months ago and I don't really like how it went. So yeah, we're just gonna repaint him today, and because I changed my mind. So I have all my Posca pens here, and yeah, we're just gonna get out some acrylic paint and get to painting. And this is gonna be a sped up video. It's not gonna be a real time because I'm guessing this is gonna take quite a while to do. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoy watching me paint on Beethoven, and let's just see how this goes. Okay, let's get into the art. To get started with this painting, I got out my Liquitex Basics black paint because I wanted to use acrylic paint and Posca pens for this, and as you can see it's very thick, so I end up mixing water into it. Because it is a heavy body paint, I mix water into it just to make it thinner and easier to apply, because I don't like it when there's tons of texture on something that I've painted, and when you leave it really thick you can see all your brush strokes. So I just add water to it to make it thinner and easier to apply. And as you can see, I use my paintbrush to drip it into the little paint pan, but I really need to get like a dropper or something, like I've said in my few last videos. I still haven't invested in that, but I do need like a little dropper or something to move water without having to use my paintbrush. So I'm going to mix up that black and color in his tuxedo. And yeah, painting with black paint is one of my favorite things that I do as an artist. It just covers everything so well, and yeah, this paint did need a second coat just because I mixed water into it, and there were a few areas that were splotchy, but usually black paint covers super well, and this is really high quality paint. Even though it is old and chunky, it still works really well for what I need it for. So yeah, so I'm just going to paint in his tuxedo, and I really love how this paint dries. It dries like with a finish between matte and shiny, and I really like it. And I do use a hair dryer just to speed up the process of the paint drying, and I'll just let you watch that. Okay, now we're gonna get into painting Beethoven's hair, and I went with gray because Beethoven has gray hair in lots of different paintings and stuff that I've seen of him. And I'm going to add a twist to his hair later on in the process. And yeah, this time I actually filmed the second coat so you could see it. So yeah, I'll just let you watch that. So now we're heading back to the suit, and I tried sketching, but because it's black it didn't really work. So now we're grabbing the Posca pens that have been sitting there for the whole video, and I wanted to do something bright and colorful, so I decided on polka dots. I wanted also to have kind of a limited color scheme, so I only chose out 5 colors, and yeah, I just stuck to those 5 colors for all the polka dots. The polka dots definitely took the most time out of all the things that I did. Just because I had to draw each circle and make sure it was round. So I also did a second coat of the polka dots off camera, since Posca pens usually need a second coat, especially on dark surfaces. And yeah, so I'm just going to let you watch me finish the polka dots. polka dot process, I couldn't decide if I wanted to do his collar polka dot or just leave it black, but I finally decided that I would do polka dots, so yeah, that's what I'm doing. And now I'm going to outline the words at the bottom. Well, it's just one word. It's Beethoven, so you can tell who he is. I outlined it with this off-white color, but I ended up changing it later on, and I think I did it off camera, so you'll see it on the end result. So I moved on to his bow tie, and I chose purple so it would go with the cohesive color scheme of the polka dots. As you can see, I went way off the bow tie and actually started coloring his weird undershirt thing, which I do make white in the end result. I'm not sure if I got that on camera or not, but yeah, so now I'm going to paint his collar white, even though you can't really see it, but you'll see I move it and then you can see it. Yeah, I kind of just edited that out because you can't see most of the process, so yeah. So I'm just coloring the base, this peach color, to go with polka dots as well, and then we're going to move on to the hair. So now we're moving on to the hair twist that I've been talking about, and I decided to add colorful lines through his hair to bring back some of the definition of the shape of his hair. So I am going in with this coral pink Posca pen, and I am outlining some of the lines of his hair, and yeah, so you'll see I'll fill it with pink stripes, and then I'll move in with the aqua blue and make it pink and blue stripes in his hair. And I really loved the way I just love this effect. It turned out so well, and it brought more color to an already colorful piece, and it definitely made it look crazy, but I really like that and how artistic it looks. And as you can see, I went over his face with a blue Posca pen, but I did it off camera. But yeah, you'll see in the end result that it's a little bit lighter of a blue. So yeah, and here's the end result, and I really love how it turned out, and it's so artistic and modern looking, and I hope you enjoyed watching me paint it. And now let's get into the weekly art. Okay guys, I'm here with the weekly art, and yeah, so this is where we left off last week with these pencil sketches, so I'm just gonna turn the page. So I did this Zentangle, and it was a really cool gel pen, and it had pink and purple mixed in it, so yeah, I really like that effect that it's pink and purple, but at the same time. And this is Jerry. He's a new character. He is my love bug for Valentine's Day, and I really like his little heart-shaped bunny tail. I think it's really cute. And then these are some little doodles that I did. This one I colored with pencil crayon, and that is why I taped over this page with packing tape. That's what I used to make it so shiny. This is one of my detective characters, and actually I have another sketch of him right here. This is Detective Doyle, one of my characters I made up. And yeah, so I drew this little boy looking at a star. For some reason the star is pink and purple, because I didn't have a yellow Posca pen. And then some Valentine's Day drawings, Jerry and Douglas saying Happy Valentine's Day. And I did some little hearts and a bird and a dog. And I think the dog turned out really cute. I really like it. And then I was using some water-based markers to do this, and I swatched out all the Posca colors I had so I can add to it once I buy more. And then I did some little Posca doodles, drew an eye, and this is when I was cleaning off my Poscas. Yeah, I made Douglas like really short for some reason. Yeah, and I have this drawing that I did, and I framed it. And yeah, so I have Douglas and Chunk, Bruce, Bradley, and Fred, and I drew them with watercolor, and I'm in the middle there. And I thought, now I have 30 Funko Pops, so I thought over a few videos I'm going to show 3 at a time, and then and every week you'll see different Funko Pops. And just letting you know, I won't be posting next week. We're going on a little vacation, so I won't be posting next weekend, just because I won't be home. So, yeah, let's just get into showing the Funko Pop. So this is Captain Kirk from the Mirror episode of the old Star Trek series, which I've not actually seen, but I really like the new Star Trek movies, so I bought it. And he just fell over. And this is Spock, also from the Mirror episode. He doesn't have a beard in the new movies, and he is my favorite character, which is kind of sad that he has a beard, because I wish he didn't. It would look more like him, but yeah, there's Spock. And I have another Kirk, and this is when he's in his captain's chair. And I really love all the details of this one, like all the little buttons and everything. I think it just is really cute, and this is one of my favorite Funko Pops that I have. I think it might be my favorite one, but I also have quite a few that I like, but you'll see those farther on in the videos. And yeah, so hopefully you guys enjoyed watching me paint Beethoven here. He was definitely super fun to paint, and he took a long time to paint. All those polka dots all needed a second coat, and as you can see, some of them are still a bit scratchy, but yeah, I'm just gonna leave it because I kind of like when things aren't perfect and they look a little bit messy. So yeah, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in my next video, which won't be next weekend, but probably the weekend after. And yeah, thank you for watching. Austin with an E, signing out for now. Bye!